Good afternoon, everyone. Hope everyone is finding today to be a beautiful, fine day to be out and about and alive and enjoying life. I'm having fun. Where are we? We are on Highway 95, southbound in Idaho, just crossed the border. I guess that'd be just east, or not east, we're just south of Eastport or Kings Gate, depending on which side of the border crossing. So the border crossing in the US side's called Eastport, and on the Canadian side it's called Kings Gate. Got a load going just a little way into Montana, not a super far run. We should get there around 1 or around 5 p.m. It's 2 p.m. now, so about 3 hours into the U.S. We're going near the town of Noxon, N-O-X-O-N. Spelled the same forward or backwards. Kind of nice when names do that. Near Noxon, Montana. We're actually northbound here. The road does a big U-turn. Now we're going to turn back and go back south again, but for a second there we're almost directly facing the border, or the border crossing. Is he going to go ahead of us? Steering wheel is turned, so he's going to go the same direction as us, but I was wondering if he's going to cut us off or not. Beautiful land over here. Some swamps that we drive through along the river. The reason I put the camera on the suction cup mount was because there's quite a bunch of bug splats there in front of the other camera, and try to avoid those as much as possible. I mean, you'll see a lot more bug splats, but they're all tinier and further away from the camera lens. And for the life of me, I can't clean them off with the washer fluid because I still am mixing 50-50 winter and summer stuff. At least it's mixed 50-50. Spot's still going. Let's take a look. Is it flashing? Yep, it's still flashing. Spot's still going. Still tracking where I am. Jess can just log in online, or other family members, that friends that know the password to get in can just log in and see where I'm running. That's my fail-safe emergency. If all of a sudden things go wrong, I can hit the button, SOS button, and search and rescue, ambulance, fire, police, everything will show up if I hit the SOS button. And I forget how much it costs me every year for it, but I'm willing to pay for the little extra. Peace of mind having an emergency. If there's no cell service anywhere, since I drive so much of the places I drive, there's no cell service. I know last week when I was in a bunch of no cell service, I noticed some of the comments were asking me questions, and some people were starting to get a little irritated. Hey, why haven't you answered my questions? For the last 3 days, the only time I've had cell service is during the day while I'm driving. I chose places to sleep that had no cell service. I wish I would have had cell service, but I didn't, because I enjoy reading the comments at the end of the night. So if you guys expect me to respond immediately, yeah, go fly kite. I will not respond immediately. That little dirt road, there's like a little logging dirt road. There's a UPS delivery van driving down it, so there must be someone that lives down that little 2-track. Always takes a little bit for my brain to get used to. It's like, oh, the GPS says we're supposed to be going 60. I better slow. No, never mind. Don't slow down. Speed up. Get to 60. It's miles. It always takes an hour or two to get used to it, and since this is such a short little run, it just messes with your brain. We've got a rig behind us that keeps looking to try to pass me. It's like, let's see, is it tracking the right way? Looks like the right route to take. It's at the border. It was rerouting me, redoing it. I was reloading it. So I better double check, make sure it's loading the right way. So we'll turn east towards Montana just before Bonner's Ferry along Highway 2. Speed limit 60 here. I'm doing 61, 62. Right now downhill I actually went up to 63. And the dude behind me is right on my bumper. I wish I had chosen the camera view so I could show the mirror, but dude needs to relax a bit. There you go. Hammer down. Maybe he's a little aggressive because we had to sit at the border for probably around an hour. No, not even. Less than an hour. There was a bit of a lineup. And of course now he's passing really slowly. The passing lane ends here, so I'm not sure how quickly it ends, but it ends pretty quick here. I'll have to slow down if I need to, because that other truck that was a logging truck, he's coming as well. See how that back trailer is just bouncing around? Holy smokes. My pup does that too. If you're hitting funky bunks, it'll bounce around like that too, but it's always funny to see that on other trucks. Forecast is for some rain and thunderstorms picking up throughout the week. It's starting to look a little stormy-ish. Yeah, I think the passing lane ends over here. Plus 17 here, so it's quite a bit cooler here than in the Okanagan and in Vancouver. Of course, it could be weather related too. Maybe it's cooler there now as well. But compared to yesterday, it's quite a bit cooler. It's quite comfortable actually. It's a perfect short sleeve shirt weather. Like yesterday it was starting to get hot. Today's that perfect temperature of, yep, short sleeve weather. Brought my sandals in the truck this week. As soon as I know I'm done loading and unloading, there's no more loading and unloading happening, I'll take my socks off and go back to sandals. Now, having said that, there is a tiny little chance they're going to unload me today, but I doubt it. In that case, I'd have to put the socks back on. Painful. Why are you so squeaky? Wow, that's the squeakiest they've been in a long time. Ugh. Funny little dips in the road. The funny ones that really throw you off is where only one of the ruts has got a funny dip in there. So all of a sudden the whole truck dips to the right or to the left. And you gotta fight it to not change half a lane. It's like in a car, it's only 2 tires that are kind of pulling you into that dip. Me, I've got 15 tires on one side, all wanting to pull me to one side. I'm no 18-wheeler, I'm a 30-wheeler. Still definitely wild forest country up here. Rougher country up here. And everybody's packing. I mean, like, everybody. There are so many guns up here, it's unbelievable. When I got stuck here, my drive shaft broke here at 3 Mile, just north of Bonner's Ferry. There were guns everywhere. Went to the restaurant, guns, everybody's got a gun. Just casually laying around. The car's outside, windows open, and there's just gun laying on the seat of the vehicle. It's like, yeah, you can just see it. That's a loaded armed gun just laying there in the open. Go in the shop and they have guns sitting in their vehicles, and it's like, and big hunting knives. It's like, oh yeah, right, everybody here has got weapons. I mean, we got lots of guns in Canada too, but they're not open. But up here, this part of the world, they're just laying around. And honestly, it's just a tool for them, right? They're in the wild country here. There are a lot of dangerous animals over here. Guns are a necessity of life over here. And to them it's just very casual. They don't even think about it, right? It's just like, yeah, whatever, it's just a gun. Just like when we lived in Belize, having machetes, we all had them. Machetes is just a way of life. We all have machetes. They're tools. What grade was I in? Grade 1, 2? 1, 2, and 3? I remember. It's got to be grade 3 in Belize. Kids bringing machetes to school, and no big deal. Teachers didn't mind. What's wrong with machetes in school? Because during recess, we go out to the forest that's like jungle, that's around everywhere. We go into the jungle and we start building ourselves forts in the jungle. So what if someone in grade 3 is carrying around a machete? Nobody even thought of it. That's what we do when we're playing. We're playing. It's like we need a machete to play. And that would be absolutely. You bring a machete to any school over in Canada, and it would be mayhem. So you don't understand, right? I think it's important to remember, if you travel somewhere else, the culture is different. So respect the local culture, or else you are in a lot of danger. Perhaps that's why so many Canadian tourists get killed, because we don't think about all the weapons when we go on vacation in Florida, go on vacation in Mexico. We're entitled and rude and discriminatory, and we don't accept the local culture. No wonder we get shot and killed. And not that a lot of the tourists even realize that they were being rude. You have to really keep your eyes open when you go to different places of the world and learn a little bit about their culture. If you learn about their culture, it makes it a lot safer for you to be there. Understand their ways, don't offend them. Another good example is up here. My sister has a good friend that lives on a native reservation, and they were setting themselves up for a baby shower because her friend's pregnant. Completely normal thing to do for your friend, right? And then it's like, wait a minute, let's talk to her friends and learn a little bit about the culture. And it's actually quite insulting, their ancestors would be rolling over in their grave if they knew you were having a baby shower before the kid was born. Like, good to know. We will change our plans. Learn about local cultures, about your neighbors' cultures. Find out what is a friendly thing to do and what is an offensive thing to do, because so many times we offend somebody and we don't know we offended them because we're that ignorant. Just like some native cultures, when you come into a home and then there's a newborn baby, the first thing you ask is, has the baby laughed yet? Because there's a big celebration related to the baby's first laugh.
Turn left on US 2.
And a lot of responsibility for the person that makes the baby first laugh. If you're going to be the one that makes the baby laugh, you have to take on a lot of responsibilities. You're in charge of stuff. So it's good to know these things before entering other communities, other cultures. Because when we leave our homes and go into other people's homes, we're the ignorant ones, not them. I don't care where you are going. fanciest, glitziest place in the world to the deepest hole in a third world country. You're in their home, their culture, learn their ways, do as they do.
At the end of the street, turn left.
Let's see if we can avoid those potholes this time. Front trailer missed them, pup missed them, yep, missed them this time. Last time I got them. This time we'll loop around because we're not going back to Highway 95.
Turn right on US 2, then take the first left.
In the US, you want to go over scales at about 3 miles per hour, 5 kilometers an hour. In Canada, you want to go over the scales at 6 miles per hour or 10 kilometers per hour.
Turn left on US 2, then take the first right.
At least up here in the West, that's the general rule of thumb. Nice big place here to sleep. I wish they would put up a porta potty though. Because you know the trees nearby are porta potties. I guess there's a restaurant here. I don't know what hours they run here, but
Turn right on US 2, then take the first left. Turn left on US 2.
looks like it's a pretty busy highway here. Got a wide load logging equipment here. It seems like a lot of the logging trucks are starting to get out there again. They're pulling logs out of the forest again. Oh, look at how low airplane coming across the road. I don't know if you guys caught that or not, but
Continue on US 2.
dispatch has not let me know where I'm going tomorrow, so I will not know until tomorrow morning. I'll probably have to come back here and find cell service up here. I'll just have to backtrack this way and hope I'm backtracking the right way. further east we go, the wilder it gets. We're getting pretty darn close to the Montana border here, along Highway 2 still. Once we're in Montana, we'll turn south on Bull Lake Road. I don't know if it's got a number. GPS just called it Bull Lake Road. It probably has a number. In fact, my dispatch, there was a number on there. Think it said Highway 3, 95 to I want to say 50 something, 50, 56 maybe, and then the actual destination's on 200. I think 56. So I think we're going to turn south on Highway 50 something anyway. Time zone. We've just lost an hour. Speed limit trucks 65, but at night we have to go 60, I guess. It's not night yet. So hammer down as fast as the truck can go. At least on a straightaway. Downhill, I'll have to still be careful not to speed. So wait, the time zone, was that on the border? Have we crossed into Montana? Was that the border? Yeah, that was the border. Okay. Apparently we're in Montana. Kootenai National Forest. Kootenai, spelled very differently. There's quite a few names along the border, Canadian-US border, where we call it the same thing, but or we pronounce it the same way, but spell it very differently. Just like Okanagan Valley, if you look at the valley north of the border, Okanagan is spelled very differently than south of the border. Not very differently, but it's spelled differently. Very close to Glacier National Park over here. If you're ever in the area, it is well worth it to go up and over Glacier National Park. you're just going to drive through. If you don't have time to stop, just driving through it is worth the cost of driving through it. Now, if you're hauling a trailer, like an RV, you might want to consider not traveling that route without researching, because there are some tight bends on that road. So chain up area in half a mile, and warning that there's a 6% downgrade here. Do they mean this short little dip here? Or is there more of a downgrade than this? Oh, chain up area is probably before the downgrade, so you can have chains going down. Welcome to Kootenay River Country. So this might be the downgrade? Yeah. That way you can throw chains on their trailer before coming down here. It's like black lines, I'm slowing down. The second I see black lines on the road like that, I automatically hit the brakes and take that corner slower than I intended to. Black lines mean at least one person misjudged the speed they were going to come around the corner. So, and then when you see a bunch of sets of black lines, you know a lot of people have misjudged the corner. I was going to say we're over the Kootenay River, but no, that's not the Kootenay River. We're following the Kootenay River. That was a smaller river or creek coming into Kootenay River. Yeah, it's beautiful country up here, but we don't get a beautiful wild turkeys out. We don't get one of those beautiful wide open vista views of the mountains in the background, and because there's so many trees here, it's very wild that way. Rest area up ahead in 9 miles. Don't really need to use a restroom yet, but maybe I should. That might be the last one. if I remember right, when I delivered there last time, there were porta potties there. I'll hammer down. See the mountains in the background, but they look huge. They're huge, but they're far away. So, and with a wide-angle lens, I'm sure they don't look as massive as they do in real world. Definitely not wealthy communities up here. Everything looks kind of run down. They're on the grid though, there's electricity going down the highway. But I think I would fit right in a community, a little run-down community. I'm not materialistic at all. I wouldn't really care what my house looked like, as long as it's comfortable inside. Now we're going over the Kootenai River. Got what? About 50 minutes left to our destination, which means in about 20 minutes I'd like to start supper. Get that going in the toaster oven. Reduce speed, okay. Troy, town of Troy, where Montana begins. So when the lights are flashing, that means school's open? Does Montana have school open already? We'll go 25 anyway. Sinclair, the dinosaur still exists here. Historic downtown Troy, Montana. Nice little grocery store with a road that you can park a Super Bee on right after the bridge. Between the bridge and this road, I guess there's a fire hydrant there you gotta watch out for, but you can definitely pull over here and park there and go run into the grocery store. Not that I would have ever done that before. Maybe I have. No cell service here. I thought for sure there'd be cell service in here in this town. Junction 56. Is that the number I said earlier, or did I say something different?
Continue on Bull Lake Road.
I gotta show this to you guys. This is pretty cool. I'm gonna go stop here and use the restroom after all. Scale's closed, we'll go around it. That's a wide load.
At the stop sign, then take the first left.
That's a heck of a wide load. The whole side scratched up from tree branches. Ground force worldwide. That's a big dumper. It's going into a dump truck somewhere at a mine site.
Turn right on Wag Station Rest Area, then take the first left.
Wag Station Rest Area. Way Station. Way, not Wag. Oh boy. That's a nice big mountain in front of us. rest area. Southbound on 65, 56, one of those two. Says the speed limit is 55 here, but the sign clearly said 65 for a truck, so I'm gonna go do what the sign said. When in doubt, I follow the instructions on the GPS. It's often not right, but it gets me close to the ballpark. Three Lakes Bible Church. I guess like those Bible camps. Yeah, see, truck speed limit 65. Those Bible camps like being out in the middle of nowhere, out in the forest. Can't say I blame anyone for wanting to be out in the forest. Just like campgrounds, any kind of summer campgrounds, camps, and yep, they're always out in the boonies. Always a good place to tell scary stories. Up here, there's real threats out here. I'm sure there's real threats in other parts of the country, but some parts of the country, the real threats are definitely closer. And this is one of those places where cougars, black bears, and grizzlies, coyotes, and wolves actually hang out. While we were at the rest area, I got my dispatch for tomorrow. The last possible place where I have cell service. So if I hadn't changed my mind at the last minute and pulled in there, I wouldn't know till tomorrow morning where I'm going. But because I pulled in there and took a half-hour break, I now know I'm headed to Spokane tomorrow morning. Perfect, so we're in a different time zone. If I get unloaded at 7 a.m. or earlier, Spokane should be an hour and a half or so away from where I'm getting unloaded, so I should be able to get, if they unload me here first thing in the morning, I should be able to get to Spokane early in the morning as well. Bump probably behind us. Let's avoid bump. Bump what bump? Bump avoidance on. And I'm from Spokane, I'm delivering to Creston. It says there's a lake beside us according to my GPS. I see swamp through the trees, but no lake. Angle Island, or was it Angle or Angel Island? Yeah, there's definitely lots of swamp beside us. Bull Lake. Oh, hence the name Bull Lake Road. Huh. Almost seems to make sense. It's a nice small lake. Medium-sized lake. Smallish lake. If comparing to the Great Lakes, it's a tiny little lake. Or comparing it to Lake Winnipeg and Lake Manitoba, this is a tiny little lake. But compared to Yellow Lake, this is a medium-sized lake. beautiful country. Well, I think I'll leave it here. Got 18 minutes down the road and then I'm done for the day. At least I think I'm done for the day. So, thanks for watching. Enjoy reading your comments. Some of you guys write nice long comments when you guys respond to certain videos, so really enjoy reading all those. I won't be reading any of those tonight because I don't have cell service, but hopefully I get to catch up on them tomorrow night. Really appreciate you guys supporting me by those comments and the thumbs ups and all the subscriptions. They're going up. Huge giveaway when I hit 1,000 subscribers. If you're interested, let me know. I don't know what exactly we're giving away, but we're definitely giving out some Steam gift cards. So if you've got a computer and play video games, you'll be interested in that. Steam. If you got a computer and enjoy video games, you shouldn't buy video games in the store. You should go to Steam and buy the video games in Steam and save yourself a lot of money and headaches. I'll also give out a Sutco baseball hat. It's black on black with a Sutco logo on it. Give out that. I have one of those. And see what else we can give away. I would like to give out some just hard cold cash, but makes it difficult with countries. If there's any way of purchasing a gift card or a MasterCard gift card up here that I can transfer the numbers to you, we can do that. If you live in Canada, it's easy enough for me just to do an e-transfer, give you money that way. Either way, I'm going to give away some money. So if you're interested in the giveaway, you don't have to do anything at all to be put on the giveaway list. Nothing at all. Well, okay, you have to do one thing. You have to comment and tell me that you're interested in the giveaway. I don't know how far away the giveaway is because it depends on how many people subscribe. The more people subscribe, the sooner it'll happen. So once we hit 1,000 subscribers, we'll do a live stream and give away money. Just as a thanks to anybody that's watching this. It's still far away. At least I think it's still far away. I'm at, I think, about 750 subscribers right now. But yeah, you don't have to do anything to, there's no strings attached. I'm not going to make you run around doing, signing up on different sites of mine like Facebook, Instagram. I'm not making you subscribe. You don't have to do anything, no strings attached, except for a way of letting me know that you're interested in the giveaway and a method of giving you the prize. If you want the prize on Steam, you'll obviously have to become my friend on Steam. That way I can give you the money that way. If you want another method of payment, if we can figure it out, we'll do another method. All payments will be made in Canadian funds. So, yeah, just as a thank you. Did that at 500 subscribers. I don't know how much money I'll give away. At 500 subscribers, I did $500. Doesn't mean 1,000 subscribers will be $1,000. Highly unlikely. I don't have that kind of money. it might be $100 that I'm giving away. I think it'll be at least $100, but depending on my bank account, that's how big the giveaway is, right? So but yeah, I was saying bye, and I was saying thank you. Also, I would say one thing: choosy beggars, not welcome. I did that draw. I know I was saying bye, but I did a draw a while back, and one person's really disappointed that they only won the $10 gift card when what they really wanted was that grand prize of a $100 gift card. Got $10. If you complain, I'll take the $10 back. Yeah, I'll do, whoever's interested, I'll put in a random draw and we'll live stream it and pick a couple of people at random and give out a few bucks. Man, this little river along the side here is so beautiful. See what happens when I have a hard time saying goodbye? Get all this beautiful scenery here. Maybe I shouldn't say bye yet. Maybe I'll put a couple more clips on after this, just me not talking. If I see some beauty, I'll just hit the quick record. It's only 11 minutes to we're done for the day. So I'll shut up and we'll just enjoy the beautiful scenery for a little bit. So thanks, adios, enjoy the rest of your day. I'm out.
stop sign.
So I guess I'm getting unloaded. That's pretty cool. It's after 5:30 here and I'm getting unloaded. Not many places is anybody around to still unload you that late in the day. So we'll head to Spokane, get there around 7:30ish tonight. Still have a decent evening off, couple extra hours, and be loading earlier tomorrow morning. So yeah, I might shoot some more video driving down 200 here. It's going to be getting dark, so I don't know what the video will look like. If I do shoot any, I'll tack it on to tomorrow's video, because today's is plenty long enough as it is. So if I do shoot any video here, I'll tack it on. You'll find out tomorrow morning if I shot any video. Like I said, it's getting dark and stormy, so there might not be much to see, but I'm headed up to Sandpoint. It is a beautiful place, so I'll record there. And I kind of like where this camera is, because I can easily just with one finger twist it around two different viewpoints. Look kind of out of the front window, see my steering wheel. I can just rotate it, see the side, and then if I wanted to have this shot, I could have this shot as well. So I kind of like this location here for the suction cup mount. Make you guys dizzy, twisting you guys around. I'll stop that. Anyway, I'll say goodbye to you guys again. Thank you so much. Adios. Guys, rock.